Hello and good morning, everyone here in the class. Our respectful lecturer, Dr. Noor Asleen, my beloved classmates, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here again. For today's presentation, we'll be talking about niche market and niche strategies. For our actual industry, it will be honey market. Here are our group members, Zhang, Cheng, Mohammed, Noor Ain, Nassim, Lee, Yu, Al-Abry. And here are the presenters. We have Nassim, Zhang, and Al-Abry Abdulatif. And here is our respectful lecturer, Dr. Noor Asleen Binti Ismail. Well, here is actually our table of contents, or here are actually what we're gonna go through. We have the introduction, honey industry, and under that we have product and competitors. We have business USP. We have promotion, advertising strategy, pricing strategy, potential customer and customer base, and at the end, conclusion. Well, for our introduction, I'm very sure that there are a lot of questions in your mind. What is your industry? What is your product all about? What is your niche market and niche strategies that you are using? What are you targeting exactly? What is going on in general? All these questions will be definitely answered clearly through our presentation. We gotta go through all of them step by step. So the industry that you are targeting is honey industry. We've selected that based on our analysis and so on. So we're gonna explain for you and you'll be clearer and you'll understand the niche market of it and the niche strategy that we will be using. Let me give you a fact here to make you understand about this industry. Actually, the cover page news reported that 80% of the honey market in Malaysia is fake and artificial. The honey in Malaysian market is fake, and the percentage of it is 80%, and this is a huge, to be honest, percentage. So let's move on. So what most people consume when they buy an ordinary honey, when people actually go to markets and buy honey, what they really consume, do they actually consume real and natural honey or not? This is an important question to understand, right? So please see what they consume. They maybe consume syrup or sucrose or even sugar. This is that what people consume actually. They don't really consume a real and natural honey. They consume these that I mentioned just now. So what is the solution here? Because it's a big problem if you consume a lot of sucrose or syrup or even sugar. You will have a lot of problems like diabetes and other diseases. In Malaysia, it's reported that the percentage, or let's say the people who are affected with diabetes are more than 2 million in Malaysia alone. So it's a big problem. So what is the solution here? Our business is actually offering a good solution that's gonna help a certain and specific customers to be having better products than the artificial and fake honey in the market. People are avoiding this products which are actually very sugary and not real honey because they get problems with their health. So what is the solution? The solution is Yemeni honey, and we actually make a 100% natural honey with verification certificates. So now it's very clear that niche market is created. We have actually solving a problem, and you have very narrow actually product that you are selling, and other actually businesses are not serving the same. And also we have specific customers to serve who are actually facing problems to have natural honey 100%. So we're gonna actually explain more about our strategies, our customer, and so on later on when actually our colleagues are actually elaborating all that. So let's talk about it, but let's talk a bit actually about the honey industry, and let's actually understand the market, the products, the competitors, and so on. What are actually the products normally you can find in the market? You can find actually, for example, honey, which is actually associated or related to medicines, or you can find actually, let's say, products related to traditional honey, okay, like honey, for example, or royal jelly, which is actually consists of honey. And also honey is considered a food that is like can be added to other foods. Like for example, it can be added to biscuits, or it can be added to bakery products and other things. Okay, so this is the market normally consists of all of these markets, all of these actually products and other also products. So now you have a clear picture of the actually market. But let's go deeper and understand what our own products will be all about and our small business. Our product, which is the Yemeni honey, will be 100% natural honey. We have different actually products that we can tell you about. For example, honey hand soap, or honey sugar, or mead. These actually products that gonna be consist actually like having within them 100% natural honey. Another thing that I want to highlight here in the part of industry, the competitors. Who are the competitors who are actually competing us in actually the markets? We have actually three major competitors, or three actually characteristics of our competitors. The first one, fake honey producers. These companies, or these actually businesses, they produce fake honey, but they write on the actually honey, it is 100% natural honey, but it's not. So these actually businesses compete us in the market. People think that they have real and natural honey, but it's not. Another thing, it's actually about geographical locations and varieties. Like in different, like let's say states in Malaysia, there are different varieties and so on. So those who are producing different varieties of honey, they can actually compete us as well. And also another characteristics that can be put into consideration are actually scale, cost, and sales of other businesses. They also compete us in these things in terms of their actually, let's say, prices and so on. Well, I've finished actually my part, and my actual group member Nassim will continue elaborating and explaining about our business. He will be explaining for you about business USP. Nassim, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Latif. So I'll be talking about the business unique selling points or propositions. And each business has to be succeed or to reach the level that called successful, they need to use a unique selling propositions. So next. Those are our unique selling propositions or points, and I will start with packaging. So packaging is one of the most important uniqueness that products has to get. So why is packaging is very important for honey? Why do we use glass instead of plastic? So glass show the real picture and the real color of the honey. This is the first thing. Second thing is glass cannot affect the quality and the taste of the honey in the long term, and it will keep it as it natural and tasty. Second thing is product labeling. In product labeling, we make sure that our labels has to include the information and the details to show the differentiations, the business differentiations. One of these labels is thank you card, and it's put in the bottom of the honey bottle to show the grateful and thanks to the customers of buying the real honey, and they are partners in sharing this message. Third thing is the slogan. So our slogan is the highest quality because we have certified and natural honey. So the highest quality is the suitable slogan for our product. Originality of the honey is the fourth USP points. This is the fourth unique selling point or proposition. And in this point, actually, we our concern was about using the certified and purest honey around the world. Yemeni honey is one of the best around the world, and it has Yemeni honey has a lot of differences and a lot of types. So we use the purest honey in different types of honey. So next, please. Promotion advertising strategy. We have to get this promotion advertising strategy to enter the market correctly. So next, please. So what are the strategies that we used to create or to advertise our product? What is the strategies? Actually, we start with creating awareness. So most of the time, the customer doesn't know what is the product he's using, what is the type of product he's using. Is this the original type? Is this the best thing that I have? So the first mission is to create the awareness in customers to tell them what is the best thing they should use. Second thing is get consumers try products. So by trying the product, the customers will be able to test the authentic honey test, and that can make them feel the originality of the honey and the quality of the honey. Third thing is providing reliable information. So in this journey, in the product life cycle, you need to walk in those steps to show the customers and make him aware about your product. So we will provide reliable informations about the honey and the ingredients and what makes the honey the best thing that we deliver to customers. So the fourth thing is keep loyal customers, and this comes the last second in the life cycle of the product. So after trying the honey, they will be loyal customers, and we can try this by doing a lot of activities to make them loyal. And last thing is identify target customers. So there are a lot of types of honey to different needs. So there are different targets of customers, and they have different needs of honey. So in our entering the market, in our niche product, we will identify the target customer to deliver the best quality of honey. So next, please. So in the other hand, we use the promotion mix strategies, and those promotion mix are 6 points. The first thing is the personal selling, which is in the physical markets and face-to-face selling, and that can include a lot of convince to customers. Second thing is the traditional advertising, which includes the traditional ideas and methodologies to advertise the product. The third thing is sales promotion, and that includes a lot of activities, including coupons and symbols and booths and exhibitions and demonstration and other type of sales efforts. Social networking, which means social media and other websites that create a lot of engagement with customers, and e-commerce, which means the online selling and online marketing and other different activities of commerce in which is electronic. Public relations can be made by a lot of activities, by making the campaigns, by helping CSR, and by funding some campaigns to get the public relations with our product. So that's all from me. I'll pass to the next presenter.
Okay, thank you, Nassim. Next, I will introduce the pricing strategies. For the next one, we need to know what is the definition of the pricing strategies. Okay, next. Pricing strategy is a very crucial part of the marketing mix. Price is unusually an important factor affecting the access or familiar of the transactions. And it's also the most difficult factors in the marketing mix. The goal of the corporate pricing is to promote sales and make a profit. It requires companies to consider both cost compensations and the customer ability to accept price, so that the price strategies has the characters of the two ways decisions between the buyers and the sellers. Okay, move to next. The classification next. The classifications of the pricing strategies divided six categories: discount pricings, philosophical pricings, differently pricings, religions pricings, and combined pricings, and new product pricings. The factor affecting price strategies have internal and externals. Internal factors maybe involve the marketing goals of the companies, business marketing mix, and product count and price targets. And external factors involve the marketing structures, pricing aesthetic of the marketing diamonds, competitors, the products, and the price, and national policy and the relations. And the last one, maybe the other external inventory actors. Okay, next. The pricing strategies we choose. The company adjusts product pricing according to different times and location, and implement different pricing that is making two or more price for the same product. And our advantage, this kind of pure nature lemon honey not only make it easy for patients to absorb, but also reduce the side effects of the medical. Okay, next one. Next, you can see the price positioning The pure natural Yemen honey is 200 ringgit per bottles. Yemen honey with the salt medical is 280. The Yemen honey with the stomachache medicine is 300, and there are never something medical is 350. The Yemen honey with the headache medicals is 500. The one bottle is 350 ml. Okay, move to next. The next is the promoter, customer and the customer base. Next. First, first we introduce the customer base. Although the honey has many users, but at present most customer only use it as the food, following from the crowd customer group. The most numerous groups were customers aged between the 30 and 44 years, around 32.1%, and the smartest group were group age 16 to 29, around 20.5%. In terms of gender and age, the most numerous groups were earliest women, around 26.9%, and the last numbers was the group is older men, is around 20.5. Okay, next. The last one is potential customer. Potential customer can be divided into 3 categories. The first one is want to eat real honey. The second one is the duty and screen care. And the last one is medical service. For the first one, the main edibles used honey is in cooking, baking, desserts, and spread on bread. As the adjective in very beverages such as tea, and as the esters in some common beverage. In addition, honey is used instead of the sugar for diabetic, because honey is really sugar and the carbonates is a nature. It is affect blood sugars in some ways. However, compared with the edible sugars, honey is less effective. The duty and the screen cares. With the improvement of the quality of the life, the development of the science and the technology, people pay more and more attention to duty and screen cares, and they find more and more duty and skin cares products contain honey. And the last one is the medical service. Since ancient times, honey has been used to become an anti-inflammatory treatment in the hospitals. In addition, you can drink honey directly to treat colds, and the World Health Organization has recommended honey to treat colds, which has a local climate effects. Okay, I finished my part. Move to next.
Thank you very much, Zhang, and thank you very much, Nassim, for all of that. Our respectful lecturer, Dr. Noor Asleen, ladies and gentlemen, actually we have reached to the end of this presentation. And we'd like to say that our business is introducing Yemeni honey, which is 100% natural honey with verification certificate to serve the unserved target customers, and that would create a niche market for us, for our business, that would establish loyal customers and help us maximizing returns. To be honest, since that we reached to the actually the end of our presentation, we still have something to show you. Something important, I think, to you, because you heard from us a lot, but maybe you want to see like the product itself, the honey itself, and actually video form to understand and have a better actually view of the product. Please watch this video and enjoy it and see how it goes very well. Well, Dr. Noor Azlin, ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for being patient and listening attentively to our presentation. We really appreciate that. That's all from us. Please have a good day and stay blessed. Thank you very much.